Okay, here I'm going to reuse this piece of paper and we're going to talk about box plots using our calculator. So I've got this data set, which you've seen before, and I'm going to make a box plot using that data set. I'm going to use my calculator to do it. Now, I've already typed all of those numbers into list 1, you can see there. And when I do that, I'm going to have the screen that looks like this. Graph, calculator, test, blah, blah, blah. In the past, we've calculated summary statistics using calculate. This time we're going to graph something by pressing graph. Now I'm going to set my graph. Now what sort of graph do I want? I don't want a scatter plot. I don't want an XY. I don't want this. I don't want that. There's more options there, you can see. Heaps of options. I want a box plot. So I'm going to press that for box. Now the list I want to use is list 1. The frequency is 1. Now, outliers. We may have talked about outliers before. Outliers are the things outside of there. We can say no, ignore outliers, or don't ignore outliers. If we put outliers on, it'll put little X's on there. We're going to leave outliers off for now. You should experiment with using both so you can see how it works. Okay, wait a minute. Let's just take a look here. Now, when I press set, I'm setting stat graph 1. But I could also set stat graph 2 and stat graph 3. Okay, so stat graph 1 is going to be a box. Let's get this done. Now, when I go to the select menu, I can say which graphs I want it to draw. Now, I don't want it to draw stat graph 2 or stat graph 3. I just want it to draw stat graph 1. Here we go. A box plot. Done. Now you can sort of arrow around that. You can see that it's going to draw it for me there. That's it. That's our box plot sketching. One more thing I probably need to be mindful of here is this graph is fine, but it doesn't mean anything unless you can sort of see the numbers. You can see what's going on here. So in order to do that, just press Shift Trace, and you can see now it gives me like a little selector, and it says the minimum is 2, Q1 is 3, median is 5, and I can arrow through those and check that out. Now I can also use this to sketch multiple box plots. So if I put one data set here, and I wrote another data set in here, and I spent some time setting things up, and I spent some time selecting which graphs I wanted to draw, I could draw multiple box plots, one on top of the other, just like we have in the past manually. Okay, that is using our calculator to draw a box plot.